out. First of all, let me introduce you to the person I mentioned before, the guy who runs the whole thing, Big Ideas Contest, Phillip Denny. And he's going to explain how the rest is going to work.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks to our judges. We had a really hard deliberation in there. But I just wanted to start off, Darren said that he volunteered me to do this project, but he didn't have to twist my arm too much, because when he and the mayor and the chancellor and council member Blackaby got together and they came up with this idea and then they pitched it to me, I was on board the minute I heard about it. It was a great opportunity to combine. So my background's in public policy. For the last 20 years, I've been doing entrepreneurship here at UC Berkeley. So this was like the perfect blend to bring those two worlds together. But I never could have imagined how well it would have gone this week. The collaboration from the city, from Liz and Eleanor, was awesome. And then we had our campus partners, Ruben and Darren, that are campus partners. So that was sort of the organizing committee. And that got us sort of rolling ahead. But then we had this entire crew around us of city sponsors who gave amazing pitches last week. We had our challenge mentors, our challenge advisors. We had technical advisors throughout the week that we could lean on. So lots of great resources throughout the week. Paul Williams and his support was awesome this week in the small medium business procurement, but just overall, your sort of help throughout this entire process has been amazing. But I just wanted to thank everybody, our instructors, Jill and Anam, the design instructors who taught us last Saturday, gave us a great grounding in how to frame the problem, how to map the system, and then how to develop really cool solutions. But the real energy came from the students this week. You guys put in so much work. So just first of all, give yourself a hand. 72 students, 15 teams. You all started back on Saturday. 72 students, 15 teams, all completed the challenge this week. You put in time, you put in energy, you put in wisdom. It was just amazing to see how much you put into this. I want to recognize all of the teams that competed this week. I can't say your names, but we had great students across all the tracks. So we had great teams in digital access, ADA compliance. If you're interested in that topic and you want to meet students who are grounded now in sort of what the city experiences in those issues, I can introduce you. Disaster resilience, we had Ember, obviously. We had Neighbor to Neighbor. We had Berkeley Housing Navigator and Maps AI and the Housing Access and Awareness track. Small business, we had Civic Bridge and Bid Ready. All of these projects put forward really, really cool innovations. All of them have potential. I hope you continue to work together, maybe try and flesh these out. And then we have Big Ideas starting again next year. I'd love to see some of these projects land in Big Ideas or launch, or some of the other programs at Cal. If you're interested in carrying them forward, come talk to me. I'll give you those resources, okay? But now, we're on to the main event. What you've all been waiting for, right? Y'all want to know who the winners are. And I want to invite up my judges first. And I'll start, if all of our judges can come to the table, and come up to the front. And what we're going to do is, Vera's going to start off, and then Rich is going to announce the first winner, and then Adena the second. Is that right? Okay. So here we go. And then as your name is called, just come up. We have some things for you. Be good to go.
Well, first of all, thank you for allowing me to be here. It's just such an honor. One is just this collaboration between the university and the city. I just love that. Also, as a very civically minded person myself. The sheer talent, I think, that we heard, it was just pretty incredible. And I know that the three of us were thinking through all of the pluses and minuses and rights and lefts and up and right. It was really hard, genuine, and I genuinely say that because one of the things that was really, one of my key takeaways from this is every single team really understood the problem that they were trying to solve. And the landscape, right? That landscape that you were operating in. And then as you kind of been grappling with that, dare I say, product to market fit, and actually product to market, product to purpose, right? So really huge kudos to all of you. I think this is just absolutely exceptional. And then just also to the organizers, what an incredible program. I say to you, I don't know if Michelle is here still, but there you are. I think she's heard me say, because I've been spending quite a bit of time at Cal over the last year, as also an executive fellow, but every single time I come to Berkeley and to the university, I learn something new about some amazing new program and just like in awe. So this is another awe moment for me. So again, just thank you for having me.
Okay, well, I also just want to say, awesome job. I'm so impressed by all of you. Your presentations were great. I cannot believe that you've only been doing this together for a week. I think that's insane, given how I know it can be very challenging to do these types of group projects, especially if you don't know the people, to know them, to know the problem. I'm just really impressed by that. Yeah, and so I'm gonna just, without further ado, announce our first winner. So yeah, a little drum roll, I think that would be good. Yes, so the first winner is AccCo. Come on up.
Thank you so much. Come on up on stage. We'll wait for both people.
Okay. And I mentioned earlier that the campus and the city are getting along well. Not anymore after the conversation we just had in there. It got very intense in there. But look, I was so impressed, as was said by all of us. But so the second winner is ReMove. ReMove is the winner. There we go.
Really, congratulations to everyone. Big round of applause for everyone.
So now we're just going to get a photo with the winning teams and our judges. So you're going to have to cram in there for one great photo. You're going to get close.
Ready?
Okay, thank you all. And I just want to say, yeah, so you can go back and take your seats. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Congratulations, y'all.
Yeah, Darren, you want to bring it home?
Congratulations.
All right, folks, we're rounding it out. There's still some food out in the lobby. Congratulations to AccCo and ReMove. Again, let's hear it for them. Let's say thanks again to Phillip Denny because, this was all him. Yeah. And Liz and Eleanor and Ruel. I mean, this was a big effort. All right. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Chancellor. Thank you, Vera. We are over and out. Thank you all for coming.